Okay, so in this video I'm going to look at any type of messages that will come through for my Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising. This is a timeless reading. Follow me for more. I'm gonna try to look at what message you need to hear. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social. I only have Instagram and TikTok. I only have one main account and I don't have backups or anything like that, so don't fall for these fake accounts, scams, etc, etc. And I just have to say, just in any type of category, if anybody try to DM you and offer your service even when you haven't asked for it, this is a scam, okay? In any situation, life coach, psychic, like job offer, like whatever, like those are scams, so beware. Unless you are an influencer. Anyway. Messages for my fire sign, Sun, Moon and Rising. Any messages for my fire sign, Sun, Moon and Rising. I also do offer private readings. Check the description down below. Any messages for my fire sign. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back, fire sign. So, I feel like, first of all, with the Sun, the King of Cups, and the Five of Cups in reverse. I don't know why, but I feel like you're obsessed with something that you don't need to be. It's like, why are you obsessed with one thing? I feel like there's one thing that went down that was quite maybe frustrating. I don't know, something negative that you deem negative or that you felt negative about it in some type of way. And it's like, why are you focusing on it? Because to me, with the Sun here and the King of Cups upright, it's like you have everything to be content about. I don't know, your life situation. I mean, use your own discernment about this situation. And it's like, why would you focus on this thing when everything is going right for you? Like, wait, let's see a little bit more about the Five of Cups in reverse. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Prince of Sword. Why the Five of Cups in reverse? Can you tell me about the situation, Spirit? What's going on? Oh, okay. Princess of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this could be about a relationship, an ex, could be family as well, could be platonic, colleagues, whatever, any type of situation. Also a job, but whatever the situation is, it's like it made you feel some type of way. Oh wait, I need to put this here. And it's like, move on. The whole situation here and the whole message that I'm hearing right now, it's like, move on from this situation. Please get over it, because right now I feel like it's almost turning into an obsession. Because you like, there's nothing to fight about now. I feel like you're more like burdening yourself with this situation, just thinking about it and obsessing about it. And you are basically, I feel like you're self-sabotaging your own path and manifestation. And just in general, it's like this cycle is still like going on and going on, but it's like you're the only one going in circle about the situation. When instead, I feel like you could just turn this around and just look around. That, I mean, you have the Sun here. Sorry, my camera, I don't know how to make this camera autofocus, but anyway, we have the Sun here, so I feel like everything is right, you know. I don't know how to say it in other words. It's like you have everything to feel content about just your life in general or anything. It's like you have it. it's like you have it actually pretty good, so why focus on this? You actually have the 10 of cups here, like all the cups here I feel are filled up. It's like literally overflowing. But if you look at her with the 10 of cups, she doesn't seem happy. It's like, oh, I want to be negative about something, but it's like, why? Why do you want to be in this 5 of cups when you don't need to be in this 5 of cups? Why obsessing about it when you don't need to be obsessing about it? You could just focus on other things. And yeah, also I feel like whoever or whatever the situation was and you were about, I mean, I feel like whoever that person is or was, don't even, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they even care about this situation. I feel like, honestly, you're the, I mean, saying the only one, but it's like you're rambling about something that this person, I feel like, has moved on from it. So you don't need to ponder into this situation when it actually has ended. So yeah, I'll pull out maybe some oracles for you. Oops, that's too many. Let's see, fire sign, any messages for my fire signs? Sun, moon, and rising. Opportunity, and with the moon here as well. It's like, yeah, I mean, to me, if you look at this image, the moon is actually closing its eyes and it's like it's sleeping, okay? And the moon does signify secret and things that we don't see, the subconscious. And with the opportunity here, it's like you are sleeping on your own opportunity, and maybe you don't even see it because you're too focused on whatever the situation is. Could be even just not even talking about somebody, could be even just talking about your situation and maybe being too negative about it. And it's like, no, you have opportunities and you're sleeping on it. So let's see, hold on. Any messages? We have catch me, trust, surrender, leap of faith into the unknown. So yeah, I feel like you need to move on from it, take that leap of faith, and you don't need to calculate every action that you need to do. Of course, use your own discernment, but for you here, I feel like you need to put action towards your words, like do something. Also, it's like you need to trust yourself a little bit more, that you can actually manifest other things. Don't focus on the past, don't focus on all of this negative thinking, and put it as being realistic. Like, no, sometimes you also need a little bit of optimism in order for you to finally take that leap of faith. And I'm not talking about like toxic positivity, because I know it is something and I do fall into that category sometimes as well. We are all human. But for you, I feel like you kind of need to also have this faith in order to manifest your dreams. Yeah, so I'm going to take this Kali Oracle. Let's see if there's any messages for you. Fire sign, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, one card we have. I'll read it for you since I cannot autofocus this. Okay, so we have, she appears fierce and yet she is benign. Her oracle brings the messages that a situation which may frighten or intimidate you is well within your capacity to handle. No matter how dramatic or intense a situation may appear to be at this time, it shall eventually be little more than a passing memory and not have any negative bearing upon your future. How fitting, like, I swear. This is the image here. I can't focus this, but anyway. So I'll put it here. And to end this, I'll pull out these Old Ways Magic Oracle by Naomi Karnak. It's an indie deck. I do have a display and video about it on my channel, so check it out if you want to. That's too many. They are very slippery. Just take one card. Okay, that's just one. We have death. So yes, you need to, there's a cycle that needs to end, and I feel like it's your way of thinking, the way that you try to manifest your dreams and the way that you went or you go about it. Let me just look at the picture. It's giving me, if you look at, I can't focus, but anyway. In her hair there are skeletons, skeleton heads of horses, and horses they do signify the like wealth. It is luxury. It is also leading the way, and moving forward. But it does talk about wealth and your own how do you say that? Oh my god, your luck, I guess. And the fact that it's like skeleton in her hair, it's almost giving me like I don't like, my capacity has run dry in some way, like because it's in her hair, and the hair does signify ancestral. It does have a lot of meaning about your own worth and stuff in some community. And the fact that it's like skeleton, and there's also a face here that's like screaming, like almost dead, and it is the card about death, but it's like the way that you view your own capacity and your own growth and the way you see yourself is dead. It's not helping. It's a never-ending cycle of negativity, because even her face, like her expression, she doesn't look happy. She looks like she's looking down. Maybe she hates everybody. Maybe there is some resentment about the environment, and it's like you need to look up, look up here, there's other potential. The horse are still there here on the back, in the sky, so it's like it's still here, it's not dead, but you consider it as dead. And I feel like you need to end this cycle of constantly feeling like nothing will happen for you. Also, we have here the sign of Taurus. So it's if you have some type of routine, you are a routine person, or even if you are not, I feel like your routine, or maybe you need to install a routine. And if you already have one, maybe try to change this, try to bring a new approach, because Taurus is also being very stuck up in the negative sense, which to me, sorry, it cut out, which to me feels like you need to go out of your comfort zone and finally try to move on, be like this horse, like do new things, take action, have faith, like again with this whole like catch me, leap of faith and surrendering. Because if you look at her, she's looking to the direction of all these webs. No, how do you call that? Like what's the word? The things the tree does, like the oh my god, my vocabulary. But anyway, it's like a whole labyrinth. It's going nowhere. It's just being like trapped into these I don't know the words, but I guess for me. And it's like you're looking at nothing, just a trap, right? And also with the dog here, it's like you're faithful to something that's not growing. It's not growing here, but you need to look up. Like, look at her. Like, she has literally like horns with like sigils and stuff here. I forgot all these sigils, but anyway. with the runes and stuff, and it's like you have so many potential. You literally have horns, like, I swear, like you are some type of deity here, like it does represent you. And maybe you're Scorpio as well, but anyway. And it's like you need to look up. You need to look up to this new spiral here. It's new, it's light. Try to create your own new I mean, it's talking about this, so ending a tough cycle to finally start a new one, and not into this whole part about like being faithful about something that's not coming out of it. Okay? So yeah, that's what I see with this card. I'll put it here. Now I'll take the pendulum. I do have the pendulum here with me. So just take a deep breath. You can pause the video. I want you to basically focus on a question that you have. It's just a yes or no question. So yeah, basically if it does a circle, it's a yes, and if it goes back and forth, it's a no. So yeah. Take a deep breath, exhale, and let's see what answer you have. So I see a small no. But it's a very small, it's very like almost faint. Hold on. It's a no, but almost turning into a yes, but not like it's not a yes, but it's like no, but maybe something else. Like it's not completely this, but right now it's a no. So yeah, that's what I see for you, my fire signs, sun, moon, and rising. I hope this resonated with you. Just let me know down in the comments, because it always helps. And yeah, hope I'll see you next time. So bye.